Good evening, boys and ghouls. This is your humble horror host, FrankenKing. Today, we are going to review something that I have been waiting a long time to do. We are going to look at issue 8 of Frankenstein's own official comic anthology. Truly, a monster of many talents. Okay. Go ahead and show them the art here. Alright, boys and ghouls, let's talk. Okay, the first story in the issue, this is Frankenstein issue number 8. The first story stars Frankenstein and his friends, of course, and is titled The Zombies, and is a double-length adventure, boys and ghouls. When Frank tries to get a zombie to add to their family, he finds that the bodies in the garden, in the graveyard, are all gone, and zombies being used as slave labor. Oh, truly, humans are the most terrifying monsters. Frank wants to save them, but it's all as it seems. Rating 3 out of 5. Jose's mom sends him to get a bag of beans and tells him to come back before sunset. But Jose gets tired, takes a nap, and returns home only to realize he's a day late, as it is sunset, but it's sunset on Tuesday, and he was sent on Monday. 1. And this is being overly generous, boys and girls. Text story: The musical horse. On a quiet winter evening, the owner of a local small-town store holds a contest. Whoever can tell the biggest lie wins a box of cigars. Johnny Gates tells the tale of a horse who only runs by being sang to. Rating 3 out of 5. These was pretty good, and is one of the few times the text story does connect to another story. For now, my friends, Frankenstein and Rhodey the Rat are our stars of this tale of the Pie-Eyed Piper. Frankenstein receives a package from a friend, a large wheel of gorgonzola cheese, for both him and his rat, Rodney. But due to odd events, Frankenstein ends up saving a village from rats. Though whether it's the cheese on his head or his playing of his flute, we don't know. The town gives Frank the only treasure that was not destroyed by the rats, a valuable clock. Due to the mix-up, 2 thieves try and steal the clock, only to steal the cheese by mistake, and unfortunately get drowned with the poor rats. Truly a sad ending for such noble creatures. I give this story a 4 out of 5. It's a very fun story, and I highly enjoy it. Next is Frankenstein, and it's starring in Bolderman. A man tries to teach Frankenstein the astral projection technique, my boys and girls. But it messes up, and is seen by Seagull and Shoestring, creators of Bloomerman, who want to dress him up and use his levitation ability to promote their comic. Rating 2 out of 3. You can tell this is making fun of DC. Okay, Hector accidentally takes his wife's umbrella to work and is worried that she may need it. She goes out, goes to his boss to ask for an hour off. His wife's umbrella, and after his wife's umbrella ends up foiling a holdup. Rating $0. The last one, Hail to the King, starring our boy Frank. Plot: Frank tells his friends the story of how he was almost king and almost married a 2-headed beauty, but it turns out to be a tall tale that he made up by using some props he got from Coney Island. Rating 5. Overall rating 3. And that was my review, boys and ghouls, of Frankenstein number 8. And I can promise you, our favorite undead hero will be back later on. Until then, I wish you unpleasant dreams.